by the foundation and do some metal detecting, see what we can come up with. Look at that. Yeah, so we're gonna go to the left. This is just all junk over here. We got that old corn silo, stone foundation from the old barn, and a bunch of junk. I wonder if all this junk was like dumped here, or if it was just stored in the barn before they tore it down. Yeah, and there's the foundation back there. So in this foundation last year I found a 1921 Canadian penny, and then I was out here earlier on and I found a 1864 5-cent piece between this foundation and that truck back there. There's a little deer trail, and I found that 5-cent piece. I'll put a picture of that in the video. Okay, so we're gonna do some hunting here, see what we come up with. Alright, first find of the day, and you didn't even use a metal detector. What were you doing? You just digging in the ground and it popped out of a...
No, I was just like this. I just did that, and then I looked at the tip of the shovel, and it was like laying right there.
What are the chances of that? I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. You sure you didn't drop it?
I'm sure.
1965 modern nickel.
I have no money.
Okay. Alright, so we got a signal here, but based on that number, 2441, it's going to be iron. Yeah, let off the pinpointer and then scan over in this area and see. No, let off of it, I mean. Yeah, okay, keep your thumb off of it and then scan the area. Once you actually find the target, now use the pinpointer. That'll help you zone in, like right around in there.
Do you want to dig it?
76.
So, okay, let's try to dig and see what happens. You can just dig around it. Doesn't matter if there's brush in the way, really. So do a plug like I showed you. It's gonna be a big plug, but okay. Let's see what we come up with. There's a lot of roots in here too, so trying to actually dig a proper plug is really hard. Yeah, your shoes are gonna be toast. All that digging, and it was a piece of barbed wire fence. That's it. Junk. Definitely don't need a metal detector to find that target. That's what kind of truck that is. What's left of it. I'm just learning how to use this GoPro camera. I think I'm probably being noisy handling it. Maybe getting my hand in the way of the shutter. Starting to sprinkle a little bit. You want to stay closer to the ground. Yeah, all those low tones. See that 30, 28 iron targets. Stay a little bit closer to the ground. As close as you can get, basically. Slow going. So the foundation's back here. There's a little pressure tank to the right, and that foundation goes all the way over there to where Audrey is and beyond. It's huge. I think it was a garage at one time, just based on the hubcaps and all the auto parts I find. Engine block, transmission, drive shaft, you name it. So there's a road right down there, and I think there was a driveway that came from that road all the way up to this foundation, and past that foundation is the silo and the barn. And I know it's old because I found that 1864 nickel right on this path right here, and I found a 1921 penny in that, right in that foundation. But the problem is, when you hunt this foundation, there's so much iron. That's all you hit is iron. You dig all day long, you just find junk. I know when you I know that's the idea, though. You dig a lot of iron targets before you hit anything that you want. That's just part of the process. But it's tedious. It just takes a long time. We haven't been finding anything out here right now, so if we find something, I'll show you. Okay. I don't know, I'm skeptical of this target right here, but it is hitting 92, 98, down to 70. I think it's junk personally, but why not, right? We'll dig it. You know where to dig?
Yep.
Okay, go for it. Try on the other side to do a plug. No, yeah, there you go. See if that works. There might be a rock, or who knows? Maybe that's, yeah. You might be hitting the actual target. You gotta get a little bit deeper than that.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a 79 to 82, which according to the GoPro, it could be any, or not the GoPro, the AT Pro here, it could be anything from a 1 cent piece, I guess, up to 10 cents. But what I'm finding with this tester, this metal detector, the more I use it, that just because you have a high target like that doesn't mean it's anything other than aluminum. For example, baby jar right there, look at that, 87. Strong target. That's aluminum baby food jar, old one. And I'm willing to bet that's the same thing over here, something aluminum, but we'll check it out and we'll see. Do you want to dig it, Andrew, and I'll videotape? Yeah. Okay. It's kind of hard to dig plugs here because it's muddy and there's so many roots you can't really get like a proper plug. Best you can do is soften it up and flip it. Do you want to help us? Okay, get the pro pointer and you can come over here when he pulls this dirt and you can see if you find something in there. Alright, let me scan that and see if I pick up anything. No, it's still in there. Let me pinpoint it and see if I come up with anything. See where that root is right there? According to the pinpointer, that's where the target is.
How much did it put, like,
It said like 4 inches. It was in the 80s. It's best to, like, when you do the plug like that, put it close as you can to the hole. It makes it easier for us to fill the plug back in. You always fill up the hole when you're done. Try to dump it a little bit closer, okay,
yeah,
Andrew?
it did the thing when it was right there.
Alright, let me scan it again and see what I come up with. Still there.
Can we try?
No, let him use the shovel. It's still in there. And let him use the shovel until he pulls the target out, and then we can go with the small shovel and the pinpointer. Nice one. All right, let me try that. See.
Still there?
So according to this, it's hard to say, but it's anywhere from
6
4 to
feet.
8. No, those are inches. You want to try the pinpointer to see if you can like get it that way? What's that, a rock? Yeah. I believe it's not on. I think the battery's dying, so you might have to hold it down. All right, let's do this, Andrew. Use your use a shovel, dig in there deeper, and move it, and then yeah. Here, wait. Let him dig into it deeper, and then once he actually pulls the object out, then we can narrow it down. I don't think that's it though. I think it's still down in there.
It's on the right.
This is going to be a lot of digging for probably aluminum. All right, let me try again on this scan. Let's see if it's still in there. What do you think? It's not in there, so it's still in there. Let's see if we can pinpoint it with this. Yeah, like right in the middle of that. Right in the middle. It's still in there, Andrew. It's deep. Here, you want to stay in there though. Okay. Canadian goose. Look at that. Two of them. No, those are geese. Canadian geese. So I don't know what. I guess coming back south. Here, let me try this pointer. Still down there? Yep. Alright, I'm going to stop the video and dug a huge hole here. That's going to be about an 8 to 10 inch hole. And we just kept pulling out aluminum foil, a little bit of pottery, but nothing that I wanted. It just keeps going and going, just junk. So we're going to stop digging. We were getting some decent tones, but they started breaking up as I started pulling junk out. So we'll cover this back up. Hopefully we'll have better luck next time. Alright, good target right here, but it's jumpy. 54, 85, 75. In my experience with this Garrett AT Pro here, that's probably a junk target. It's just not consistent enough, but I guess you never know. It's all over, see that? But I think where you want to dig is, let's do the pinpointer. Right in here. Yeah, I don't think there's as many roots over here. Well, not just for some reason. Some of these are ash trees, and we had a really bad problem with ash borer. Remember the trees we had in our backyard? Yeah. Yeah, all dead. Oh, there's those clouds back there. No. I think it's probably gonna. It sweeps this way. We have to get out of here. That's probably about as much as you want to do right there before you start turning it over. Yeah. Alright. I'll go back to the video after we get this sorted. Well, there it is. It's a barrel top. I knew it was junk. It was a pretty solid target, but it was jumpy, so that makes sense, doesn't it? It was a pain in the neck to get out of there, boy. All the rust. I think we're about to get hit with some storms, so we're gonna head out. No luck this time, you guys. came out of the woods onto this little pathway, and I found a good signal, about 55, and we dug a modern nickel out of there, year 2000. So I don't really like digging modern stuff, but it's still kind of cool to find something at least. So we didn't get skunked today. He said something. Maybe we should hold on to that.